By this declaration, the governor of Rivers State, Mr. Similaye Fubara, his deputy, Mrs. Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the House of Assembly state are hereby suspended for an initial period of 6 months. In the meantime, I hereby nominate Vice Admiral Eboket Ibas, retired, as administrator to take charge of the affairs of the state in the interest of the good people of Rivers State. For the avoidance of doubt, this declaration does not affect the judicial arm of Rivers State, which shall continue to function in accordance with their constitutional mandate.
My people, that is what is in the news. That is what is currently trending now. It's no longer in news that Similaye Fubara is no longer in the office as the elected executive governor of Rivers State due to this declaration of state of emergency in Rivers State. Many reactions have been generated. Section 305 of 1999 Constitution, as amended, empowers the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria to declare state of emergency. But there are conditions upon which such declaration can be made. And the conditions upon which state of emergency can be declared in the country or any part of the country are numerous, as we can see in that section 305 of 1999 Constitution as amended. And 5 of these grounds are these: if there is a war in the country or a major insecurity. Another one is that if there is a breach of safety. The third one is if there is a natural disaster, such as flood or epidemics that solely affected people. The fourth one is that if the state government or a state cannot function properly as a government. And the third one, and the fifth one is that if the state governor requested the president to declare state of emergency in his state. These are the conditions upon which state of emergency can be declared in any state of Nigeria or Nigeria as a whole, as a country. So, declaring state of emergency is a constitutional power vested on the president to do so if all this or any, if one or any or all of them is visible in the state. So that is for that. Action has generated reactions because looking at River States, some may say that the situation, the political situation in River State, as of today, as of that yesterday, the state of emergency was declared. It does not warrant that state of emergency to be declared. It has not gotten to that extent that the state of emergency will be declared. Then there are this also people saying that when two brothers cannot agree on something, that outsider will come and take over the throne. That is done it in the interest of peace. If you look at all these arguments, depending on any side you can come from, they are valid, they may be valid. But what we are looking at, what is the best, what will be the best approach to this situation? And also, that what will be the best is also part of your contribution. You can make your contribution on that. Meanwhile, when the president was doing his broadcast, he gave his reasons and make blames, and which some people say that the blame is one-sided because one person cannot fight. It takes two to fight. As it takes two to tango, it takes two to fight. We have not seen a situation whereby you can say that it's only one person that is fighting. But the president make his blame and heap the whole blame on one party, on the state governor, Mr. Fubara, accusing him of not disowning the militant who threatened to pull down or burn down government facilities, that the governor did not even disown them. Also, he accused the governor that pipeline was vandalized and the governor did not do anything. The governor did not do anything to secure pipeline from being vandalized by the militants. And he also, no, this one is not even accused, it's a statement of the facts. Although it's an accuse that the governor destroyed House of Assembly building, without even rebuilding it up till now. So these are the blame or the reasons that the president gave. That the State House of Assembly and the governor and they are not working together so that people will enjoy dividends of democracy. These are the reasons the president gave. So the reaction that all this is reason generated is this. One, I agree that the president had the power to declare state of emergency. But what people are saying is that declaring state of emergency in any troubled state does not equate to automatic dissolution of an elected government. That's what people are saying. Also, that the issue of governor, suspending governor or removing governor is not the president's power. That president, it is unconstitutional for the president to suspend an elected governor or even remove an elected governor from office. That the only way that a governor can be removed in office is through Section 188 of 1999 Constitution. So, to remove and suspend an elected government or an elected government is not in the hand of the president. It is clear. So, the reactions, these are the reactions, and they are quite frank. And some of them saying that this thing that president have done is a dangerous affront to democracy. Although we are waiting for National Assembly because National Assembly have the power to approve this declaration made by the Mr. President. Within 2 days, if National Assembly can approve or disapprove this declaration made by Mr. President. But if National Assembly is not on seat, maybe they are on recess, within 10 days, they can do so. Now, the issue is this. This National Assembly, you and I know, can they disapprove this declaration made by Mr. President? Can National Assembly disapprove it? Knowing fully well that this National Assembly has been tagged as rubber stand National Assembly. Another issue, another concern is that the person that the president nominated to take charge of the affairs in River State, Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, is a close ally to Mr. Wike, the Honorable Minister of FCT. Is a close ally of Mr. Wike. So the issue is this. What is going on? Is it a script that has been written and they're now playing it like this? Is it true that Mr. President wants to hand over River State to Wike? Is it true that Mr. President, by this action, is extending Wike's tenure as executive governor of River State? What is going on, Mr. President? This is the question people are asking. Because to lay credence to this question that people are asking, Mr. President say, although the sole administrator cannot make a new law, but he can formulate regulation if and when found necessary, subject to the approval by the Federal Executive Council as promulgated by the President for the states. My people, we all know that Wike is a member of Federal Executive Council. So when people now say that President is handing over River State to Wike indirectly, they may not be wrong. So let the right thing be done. In my opinion, on this ground, and I'm still saying it, Wike is a part of the political brouhaha in River State. All the political debacles we are facing in River State, Wike is part of it. He has declared it publicly through his public utterances, his actions and inactions shows that he's also part of the trouble. So for me, I will ask Mr. President, sir, the Jagaban of Lagos State, if truly you have the peace and well-being of River State at heart, if truly that you are a Democrat and you want to deepen democratic tendencies in Nigeria, Mr. President, sir, sack Wike, whom you have the constitutional power to hire and fire. Leaving Wike to stay in your cabinet amounts to double standard, Mr. President. Remember that, Mr. President, we are talking of issue of double standard. In 2013, May 16, 2013 to be specific, you criticized Goodluck Jonathan for declaring state of emergency in the state of Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe. You said, even in your tweets, internet never forget, Mr. President, sir, that President Jonathan has failed in securing lives and property in those states, and this issue of security lies in their doorstep. That Jonathan wants to weaken the governors of those states. Mind you that when Jonathan declared the state of emergency in all these states, Jonathan did not remove any elected government, even down to the local government. Nobody was removed. Not even traditional ruler. Everybody retained their seats. What Jonathan did is declare the state of emergency so that he can employ military to go there to forestall security. But in your own case, you were against it in 2013. Now in your case, Mr. President, you remove an elected government. What an irony, Mr. President. What an irony. Please, who are we deceiving? If we want to be a Democrat, we'll be a Democrat. If we don't want to be a Democrat, we say we don't want to be a Democrat. And even, we are in a democracy. Why must you bring a retired military officer to rule? Can't we have a competent civilian to take charge of everything? Why will you bring military person if you are a Democrat? So, Mr. President, I will urge you, balance this equation. Let this equation balance. Remove Wike. Stop giving Wike too much power. Stop giving him too much power. Remove Wike as your minister because you have power to hire and fire Wike, and balance everything so that peace will return. And Mr. President, after 6 months, don't extend it beyond that 6 months. Don't extend it beyond 6 months because we don't know you people's script. Maybe after 6 months again, you elongate another six months. By then, Fubara would have lost many ground. So that you people will consolidate your power for 2027, because that's what people are saying. So, Mr. President, I urge you to do the needful. If truly you are a Democrat, do the needful and allow democratic tendencies to thrive in River State. My people, this is an ongoing conversation. We'd like to hear your thoughts in comment section. And please, do like and share this video. Please follow me on my Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, and my YouTube channel. Together, Nigeria will be okay if all of us see something and say something. Cheers.